Hello and welcome back to Master Game Design Unreal Engine 5 Stylized Environment and Third-Person Blueprint course. In the last lesson, we left off with we started actually our inventory system, and in this one we're gonna continue with our pickup. So let's start with creating. Actually, I want to change this pickup loop to pickup item, since I had it in front of me. Anyway, let's go create a new blueprint of type actor, call it pp pickup, and let's open it. For its components we're gonna need a static mesh, and before we do anything we're gonna need a variable also called item stats, and it's gonna be of the type st pickup item, the structure we created. So I'm gonna bring this here, I'm gonna make this variable instance editable, and I'm gonna expose it also on spawn. And I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna break it, and from static mesh I'm gonna drag and drop it here, get it, and I'm gonna set static, actually not set static mesh, set mesh. Set static mesh again, but it's a different node. This one sets the value of the static mesh. Like this is a holding cell called static mesh, which can take any variable of static mesh, but we need to define which static mesh will appear here. So I'm going to select this from our item stats. Now, on a larger scale, you would have this on an Excel sheet, on a data table, and import it here with a structure and set all your items through that structure. But in this case we're not in that large scale that we need so many items. We can do it manually when we are placing the items on the world. This is what this creates. When we are placing the items on the world, we give it its stats, and this becomes that item. Anyway, compile, save, and back to the viewport, select our static mesh, and what we need here is to simulate physics. Now to enable this, just gonna put a random mesh here and select simulate physics and reset this value to default, and it's always gonna have physics. Now to test this, let's bring it on our level, and as you can see we have this item stats under default. Let's give it an item. Actually, first let's select a mesh, let's select a cone. Now we don't have an image for the cone. We could easily get one, but let's put this green icon here and name it cone. So if I hit play, as you can see this has physics, it dropped with gravity, and I kinda can move it around. Now, before we start interacting with this item, yeah, actually we need a new widget for this. So I'm gonna go to the folder widgets. This is the folder third person, and create a new widget. Let's call it view world interact. And open it. And here we don't need anything much. We're just gonna need an image again. And I think there is a check image. Great check. This is an engine file. If you can see on the path, it says engine editor materials. So we're just gonna need this image here. So because we need an when we are near the item, we're gonna need to know that this is the item we are targeting. So we're gonna spawn a widget above it, and we're gonna add, I close the other one, and on components add a widget. Now there are plenty of ways to go and make this. This could be another blueprint by itself, so you could spawn it above all items, and could be a component, could be many. In this case we're gonna do it like this, make the basic theory of it. So I'm not gonna change location, I'm just gonna select here our widget world interact. This is kinda huge for our purposes. We want the resolution, so to keep the resolution, it doesn't have the best shape, but doesn't matter. Keep the resolution. You keep the draw size as the one that you want, and you reduce the scale of it. So I'm gonna make this 0.2, 0.1. Yeah, this looks fine. We're gonna check it in world scale also how it looks. Can't see it now, but what we're gonna need to do is have a way to tell this widget to always be on top of the mesh, not inside it, not on the right side, not and because it can be any kind of mesh we put, we need to create some rules for it. So, but that needs some explanation by itself, so we're gonna talk about it in the next video. This is it for this one. Goodbye.